Are you ready to enter your irresistible woman era? The thing about attraction and irresistibility is they truly start from within, and they have almost everything to do with how you feel about yourself. When you feel good about yourself, when you feel confident, there is an aura about you, and other people really pick up on that. This is why I always say other people see you the way you see yourself. They really feel you the way you feel yourself. This is why attraction and irresistibility are an inside-out process. And in this video, I'm going to give you 7 tips that you can easily implement to become your most irresistible, attractive self. So let's jump in. So tip number 1 is do what feels good to you. An irresistible woman really feels good. She feels good in her body. She feels good about who she is. She's prioritizing the things that are important to her, and she's doing those things. So when I say do what feels good, I don't mean do frivolous things that give you a dopamine hit and then wear off. I'm talking about do the things that make you feel really good as a person. Now, to figure out what those things are, you really have to evaluate what's important to me. What do I care about? What actually makes me feel a sustained sense of I love myself and I love life? When you evaluate this, you usually find that things that make you feel good in a deep way are things that are actually good for you. So some of the things that feel good to me are getting out in nature a lot, or just saying nice things to myself when I'm looking in the mirror. These are simple actions that make me feel good in my body, and that feeling good in your body is irresistible. A lot of people who are manifesting, in particular manifesting relationships, they're waiting around for someone else to make them feel good. And this is the thing we have to remember about manifesting. You are going to manifest more of who you already are. So if you're prioritizing feeling good now, guess what you're going to manifest? You're going to manifest people, things, and relationships that continue to make you feel good. So definitely prioritize feeling good. This is a wonderful way for you to feel irresistible. Tip number 2 is to stop overthinking it. So what I mean by stop overthinking it is all of it. Stop overanalyzing it. Stop being stuck in your head. Stop affirming all the time. Stop spending so much time up here and learn to drop into your body. I'm going to teach you how to do that, but let's talk about this for a second. When we're up in our heads, we are out of our bodies, and our bodies is where we feel good. That first tip of feeling good, that happens in your body. When you think about the best times in your life or the times you've had the most fun or even been in love, were you up here over analyzing the situation? The answer is probably no. You were down in your body. And so here is a simple way for you to drop out of your head and into your body if you find that you're stuck up here just overthinking about things. First thing I want you to do is close your eyes. You can put a hand on your heart. You can even wrap an arm around your body. And you just start taking a few deep breaths. And as you're breathing, the air is going to go down into your chest, and I want you just to use your awareness and follow the breath down into your chest and back up again. That simple tip of following the breath in your body will take you out of your head and into your body. When you are in your body, spending time there, enjoying life there, you are irresistible to the world. The third tip is self-love in all forms. Cultivating self-love is really the secret to most successful manifestation in my mind. When we love ourselves, when we care about ourselves, when we respect ourselves, other people start to automatically do the same. I already talked about how other people see you as you see yourself, and this is why self-love is so, so important. For myself, a time that I can remember when I really needed self-love was at a time where I was super heartbroken, just gone through a horrible breakup, and the only thing I could do to make myself feel better was to start some self-love practices. So what I did was I started to softly tell myself loving things. Things like, you're a beautiful person, Shelly. You have a beautiful heart. You are worthy of love. And after doing self-love like this, just for a few weeks, guess what started to happen? The first thing that happened is I started to feel better about myself. I started to actually believe I was a beautiful person, and that heartbreak started to kind of fade into the background. And the second thing that happened was other people started to be drawn to me, in particular, men. The more I boosted my love and care for myself, the more I felt attention coming towards me from other people. And this is why self-love is so important. If you want to get started with self-love and you don't really know where to start, I just released a free ebook for you. Just comment self-love in the comments below, and I will make sure you get a copy to download of this free self-love ebook and workbook. It will really help you cultivate more self-love in your life. Again, this is a key component to being highly attractive to others. Tip number 4 is to stop caring so much what other people think. I know this can be easier said than done sometimes, but the truth is when you discover who you really are, when you discover what's important to you, and you're brave enough to start living as that person, you really naturally stop caring so much about what other people think. When we are caring so much about what other people think, again, we're stuck in our heads, we're analyzing the situation, and we're not being authentic. Your authentic self, who you are meant to be, is the most magnetic version of you. So I have worked with many people when they are manifesting, and this is one of the keys that I think people have major success with when they finally stop caring so much about the outside world and they start choosing themselves. I have seen countless success stories of people manifesting a specific person or manifesting new love when they finally just choose themselves and start being that person that they most want to be. That is when the results come. This doesn't mean that you have to be falsely positive all the time or you have to just pretend like you're having a good day when you're not. It's actually more about being authentic. But stop caring so much about what other people think. Turn that attention on who you want to be, and you will become irresistible to so many people around you. Tip number 5 is to stop waiting for your manifestations to come in and start living your best life now. So here's the thing. I understand that there are certain things that you can't do until these manifestations come in. I felt that way too. I wasn't going to have a baby or start a family until I manifested my husband, or I wasn't going to buy a home until I was married and in a long-term relationship. So I understand that there are particular things that you do have to wait for, and they're not going to happen until your manifestations come in. But what I can tell you is I see a lot of people manifesting, maybe it's a relationship or family or money, and they put their life on pause, hoping and waiting for those things to come in. And the way to manifest those things in is actually the opposite. It's by living in your fullness now. It's by becoming the person you really most want to be now. And even though there are things in the future that you can't do now, there are certain things that you can do to live your greatest life. And so the thing to do here is ask yourself, what do I really want to do? What places do I want to go? What people do I want to be around? What do I want to be doing with my purpose or my career? What feels really good to me? What vacations do I want to go on? Ask yourself who you would be if you were living your life to its fullest now, and start doing those things. So tip number 6 is for you to get ready for yourself. I'm not saying you have to always get done up for yourself, in particular if you're going to have a cozy night at home. I'm not expecting you to do your makeup all the time or get ready all the time. I definitely don't do that. But what I am saying is being irresistible is all about feeling good about who you are and doing that for yourself. You want to make sure that you just feel beautiful as you can, or you love the outfit you're wearing, or you just go the extra step and put on that red lipstick because it feels good in the moment. The more you are feeling good about yourself, the better other people are going to see you as well as that irresistible woman. So one thing that I just recently did was I cleared out my closet and I organized it. And this was an amazing way for me to almost feel like I had all these new clothes. I had clothes in there that I didn't know were there because my closet was all disorganized. So this is something you can do. You don't have to go out and buy a new wardrobe. Just look at the clothes that you have, choose some things that you really love wearing, put them on for yourself, or maybe it's just staying home and having a bath and using bath salts and listening to good music. Whatever makes you feel beautiful and good in your own body is going to make you super irresistible to others. Tip number 7 is to romanticize your life. So this is what manifesting is all about. When we are manifesting, we are using our imaginations to ponder and think about who we most want to be. In some cases, we're even pretending to be that person already. When you are using your imagination to think about the self that you want to step into, or to think about the things that you want to have, or the relationship you want to be into, you are activating that inner experience of having your desire now. And it makes you feel amazing to have these desires now. You know you are manifesting in a very powerful way when it makes you feel good. So definitely romanticize your life. Think about all the things you want to create. Think about the person you want to be, and even pretend like you are that person now. Doing practices like this are the very things that are going to bring these end results to you, the desires that you most want. So be the person you most want to be, and know that this is the fastest and most potent way to manifest all the things that you want. Thank you so much for being with me in this video. Remember, if you want my new free ebook, it's Self Love Workbook, comment Self Love in the comments below, and I will make sure you get a link to download that right away. And if you want to watch a video that will drop you deep in the sense of loving yourself right now, I suggest watching this video right here. It's one of my most powerful and potent self-love manifestations. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.